welcome to another episode of the 1 hour Get Down.
Yes, sir.
I said,
Tell
welcome
Tell him again.
to another episode,
another one
of the 1 hour
Yes, sir.
Get Down.
Yes, sir.
With those good guys, sometimes wise, Macaroni the Dizon, Mr. Stay High to the Sky, Dre the Drizzle.
Yes, sir.
Man, what is going on, bro?
What's going on? Welcome everybody to another week of the 1 hour Giggity Get Down. I'm Macaroni with my main man, Dre the Driz. We're going to be talking about a few subjects tonight for this 1 hour. The rules are we only go for 1 hour, and after that, it's a done deal. Dre, let's get it started. You sent me the stories in my inbox, so you read them off and let's talk about them. All
right. So, man, we're gonna kick it off kind of heavy tonight, man. I mean, this one is kind of heavy because I know what it's like to be in these people's situations.
Yeah.
Right now, currently in the city of St. Louis, they are trying to pass a bill or ban or a bill that's under proposal. I'm not for sure when they're talking until going into effect, but to ban homeless encampments. If you're from the St. Louis area, we got some people out there that's struggling. Some of them choose to be, some of them forced to be. Yep. Whatever the case may be, these people don't have homes.
Right.
And they make their home wherever they lay their head.
Yep.
Be it in the street, under the highway, on the sidewalk, and I guess the upper class of St. Louis is getting tired of seeing the homeless people downtown.
But here's the thing, Dre. Like the homeless encampment that they're talking about shutting down, it's like somewhere like deep on the riverfront somewhere, like probably where like no people go anyway. So, I mean, it's not like they're going to be bothering people there. And I mean, like, and some of those, and that homeless encampment that you're talking about, they've been trying to shut that down for years. Yeah. They've been trying to shut that down for years. I think they did shut it down, but they went back or something. Because that's the only place where they feel safe at. You can't go to these shelters. These shelters are like a death trap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They safer. They safer.
Especially women. A lot of women are safer out there in the streets and especially in the cut somewhere.
Yeah, especially women. That's what them encampments are pretty much safety for them because they all look out for each other.
Yeah.
If you go to them damn shelters, you can't look out for each other like that. You know what I'm saying? So
because they try to split you up and everything, and
it's a safety issue, man. If I'm one of those people on the streets, I'd rather be on the riverfront in my own little tent around some people that's looking out for me. You know what I'm saying? They're not making the situation any better by doing that because they ain't doing nothing but putting these people in a worse situation. Those shelters are not a better situation. Not at all.
Or like me and the wife talked about this because it's one of my things. I do my news read throughout the week. I try to keep my read on.
Yeah.
And we were talking about this subject, and she was saying, well, maybe it's just them trying to drive the homeless people to the east side of the water.
They wouldn't go to the east side of the water anyway.
They
wouldn't go over there. Like if those homeless people in St. Louis, they do not go anywhere near across that bridge. You're going to see them on the riverfront, hanging around the Lumiere, around that area where the dome is.
Yeah, I see quite a few of them underneath the highway.
Yep, that's where they be. I mean, they be on the highway. They be panhandling over there and all that. You know what I'm saying? And why would you go over to the east side, a side where you know nothing about if you're from St. Louis?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You're putting yourself in a worse situation than going to a shelter.
True,
because I believe that. Well, being homeless on the streets anywhere in America is going to be dangerous.
Yeah, it's definitely dangerous out here on these streets.
If you're from St. Louis and you homeless and you go over on the east side and you're trying to establish yourself over there, trying to make your little territory, I'm pretty sure it's homeless people down there in East St. Louis is going to be like, "No, you can't do that."
No, you can't. You can't
And
squat here, bro.
it's like a homeless. It's like an etiquette that they have between each other. You know what I mean? I'm not going to fuck with your space, and you're not going to fuck with my space. You know what I'm saying?
You know, if you see me, if I'm on this corner, and you see me paneling on this corner,
yeah,
you come walking up the block.
Exactly.
Don't stand on this corner, bro.
Don't stand on that corner.
Don't panhandle. This is my corner. I already got this. I got this intersection right here, and I'm working my way around this intersection.
Yep. Exactly, and it's an etiquette. You know, it's rules that you gotta abide by when you're on the streets like that. So going from St. Louis to East St. Louis for homeless people is not an option. Not an option at all. Unless they got people over there that let them in, it's not an option.
It's not it makes no sense to make that trek, especially if you ain't got no car. It makes no sense to make that trek.
It don't make no sense to make that trek across that bridge. It don't.
It don't. My thing is I'm a solution person. You know what I mean? I don't think this bill, and I'm quite sure I'm not one of the only ones.
It's not a solution. It's making it far worse. Because if they shut that encampment down on the riverfront, what you see on the news or in the newspaper, some homeless chick then got raped, some young homeless dude then got beat up or worse, fucking around in them shelters. Yep. They don't want to go in those shelters. They refuse. They don't want to do that shit.
I mean,
look, if homeless people don't want to go in them
shelters in the jail,
right? If homeless people don't want to go in them shelters in the dead of winter and it's freezing outside, and they'd rather be on the street than go in there, what does that tell you? You know what I'm saying?
It ain't safe no more.
It ain't. For real. What does that tell you? That shit it ain't worth it. So yeah, man, it's not a solution at all. I mean, they should just let those people just live their life, let them be where they at. They down there on the riverfront, a part where probably ain't hardly no people's going to be down there anyway. That's their own little neighborhood. Let them have it.
They're I guess they're trying to clean it up. They call themselves trying to clean it up because the city of St. Louis is getting ready to spend what I think it's $5 billion. I think they got on improvements in the city.
But I'm saying, like, if you shut down the homeless encampment and that's where they're staying at, then you're just risking the issue. You're going to have homeless people sleeping on bus stops, all in the middle of the street, on the corners. That's going to make your city look worse.
Yeah.
It's going to make your city look worse. So why take them away from a spot that they already have where nobody goes down to? And nobody.
I don't understand. Why can't we just I ain't saying necessarily make them a shelter. You know,
how they
the standard
because
they
had a nice little spot. Remember Larry Rice? They kept shutting him down. He had a safe spot for him to go. Larry Rice, the minister, do it. I don't know if he's still living or not, but I think his son had took over for him, and they shut his shelter. They shut his stuff down.
Like, I don't understand, man. Why is it illegal to give homeless people food? Yeah, I understand there's some folks out there that ain't quite right in the head and they might poison, blah, 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 blah. But it still should be illegal for me or anybody else to hand the homeless man a beer or hand the homeless man, some McDonald's or something.
Listen, this country, the United States of America, this country looks down on the homeless people the worst than any country around the world.
Yeah, because
you got homeless, you care so much about the military, you care so much about the flag, you care so much about this, but how about all these homeless veterans that's out here?
Man,
they ain't getting no help from nothing. You know what I'm saying? You done sent them over. You done sent them overseas.
Thing they look for.
You done sent them overseas. You done used them up. They done lost their mind, and now they're just gonna throw them away. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's what they do. This country always messes it up.
But that's the system this country set up for itself too. At the same time,
yeah,
that's the system we've set up.
Yeah,
we've set ourselves up to to work yourself either to death, hysteria, or you out here on the streets.
Yep, pretty much.
It's either you got to do either or.
Yeah. And you have to realize, bro. You have to realize too, bro. It is a lot of people out here right now that's probably a check or two from being homeless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just missing the 1 or 2 checks from being totally assed out on the street. You know what I'm saying?
It's people out here still trying to recover from the pandemic, being in the homeless situation.
Yeah. People who
own everybody didn't get them checks.
People who own businesses are close to being assed out on the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's our country that figures out a way to fuck it up. Always. I'm gonna light a cigarette to that because I know I said last week on the Get Down, folks, that I was gonna try to quit, but I'm still in the process. Shit heavy, bro. Shit heavy, bro. It is heavy, man. For real, it's real heavy. But yeah, man. Let's just hope they figure that shit out, man. I don't want to see them homeless people get put out, man. Let those homeless people have their spot. Why can't
they like you know how when it's a natural disaster and the Army Corps come in and they drop them tents. You know the med tents and shit like that. Why can't they just go down there and build them?
Like build them like those little
like just build them a small little homeless community
like FEMA did for those Katrina survivors.
Exactly.
But Dre, that sounds
think about it. If every city had 2 of those, how much it could help those people out.
I totally agree with you. That is a fantastic idea. But guess what? It sounds too much like right, don't it?
You definitely got a point.
It sounds too much like right, don't it? You know what I'm saying? So,
it's too easy.
It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy.
What? Them tents, what? 10, 20 grand a pop? They spend, you can get 4 or 5 of them damn tents for the price of a police car.
Right. Right. It just sounds too much like right. They're always going to find some kind of excuse to why they can't do it when they know damn well they can. They know they can, but there's no money in it. You see what I'm saying? It's money in it.
Yeah. Human. They're too busy worried about what's in her drawers.
They too worried
to worry about what happens after that person is born.
They too worried about They're too worried about a woman's uterus right now. You know what I'm saying? They're too worried about that. They're worried about uteruses right now. Yeah. Like you said, man, that's some heavy shit, bro. And I hope they don't put those people out, man. I hope they figure out a way to help just keep their spot, man, because they don't bother anybody. I ain't had no problem with no homeless person. Ain't no homeless person tried to mug me or stab me up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I've been
I don't fuck with
those for years.
Yeah, you know, travel them streets quite often.
Yeah, they don't fuck with me, and I don't fuck with them.
Might come to me and ask me if
I'll drop a few dollars. You know, I'll drop a few dollars there now and then. You know, whenever I got it. You know, they don't bother me. I ain't had no problem with no homeless person. None, not at all.
You know, at the end of the day, they're people.
Exactly,
and that's what this country as a whole and
the government has forgotten that.
But it ain't just the government, bro. It's the citizens too.
But the citizens they are forgotten. But the citizens can't put anything in place to help those people. The government can.
That is where you're wrong, because we as citizens can elect and put forth the people to help them. True, but you also have to realize that we're talking about Missouri. This is true. And not just Missouri. We're talking about. We're talking about this country as a whole. We're talking about a red state, sir, and they ain't trying to spend no money on the homeless people. They're trying to get their rich buddies richer. Yeah. I
And
wish I was one of the rich
it can
buddies.
go on the it can go on the Democratic side too.
Oh yeah. It's all about that
And
moolah, that guap.
these Democrats ain't exempt either. They find a way to fuck up too. So yeah.
They don't fuck up. They just bow down.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So on to our next one. Our next one is kind of wild, man. It's the things that women will do for love.
Oh, bruh.
The things that women will do for love is a lot of times it's beyond comprehension, bro.
It is, man.
You know, we got a situation coming out of Alabama about
your former home state.
My former home state.
Your former stomping ground.
about 30 minutes, man. I say like from here to, let's say, St. Charles.
Oh,
from where I was staying,
that's how far it is from
where
where
it was from where I was staying, from here to St. Charles.
Okay.
But you got this former CO, corrections officer, for those who ain't up on the lingo.
Yeah.
Getting ready to retire. She wasn't far
getting ready to retire. Huh?
She was not.
I didn't read up on all that. Keep going.
Yeah, she was not far from retirement, bro.
Oh my God.
Been there for 20 years. 2 years ago, met a smooth talking murderer.
Yeah, he had to be smooth as hell.
Not a smooth talking man, smooth talking murderer.
That brother had game out, just
next
level
got
game.
To, bro.
Next
he
level
got
game,
to.
bro. That was next level
talk
game.
This woman out of retirement,
man,
and you on
talk
lockdown.
You out of your retirement to risk your retirement, your job, your freedom. For him.
She sold her house.
Damn.
She sold her house 2 days before she broke him out of jail.
Damn. And I saw the picture of the woman.
And she ain't a bad looking woman.
She's not a bad looking woman, but you can tell that she looks like she gullible as fuck. And he knew. You know how inmates are, man. They know how to pick the gullible ones, the vulnerable ones. She probably ain't been with a man or had some, real like a man to really talk nice to her and love her.
But see, they met 2 years ago. During his he got transferred to the prisons because that's how our correction system does. They take prisoners. You get a few years over here. If you got a life sentence, which he was in the process of serving, you get a few years over here,
2 years over here,
over there.
Yeah.
They move them. They move the prisoners around, sometimes state to state.
Yep.
He was supposed to be going to court for an appeal. She was supposed to be going to the doctor's office. Never showed up at the doctor's office. He never made it to court.
So how did she help get him out? What happened?
They were supposed to be transporting him to court.
Okay.
She was a lead CO. She had some
so
kind
she
of
was
rank.
A lead. She had rank. So she had access rank. To him.
Yeah, she had rank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she definitely had rank then. Yeah.
They were supposed to be 2 officers transporting him to court.
Yeah.
The other officer was busy doing something. I don't remember exactly what they said, but she winded up telling them, "Hey, I'm gonna just take him. It'll be okay."
Yeah.
They get the police car, smash out.
Gone.
They never show up to court.
Gone.
They ride out to Tennessee.
Damn.
In the police car, ride out to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Hop in the new whip that she done purchased with the money from the selling her house.
So she bought a new whip in Tennessee?
I don't know if she bought the whip in Tennessee, but the whip was all where they stopped the police car.
Oh, so they had this plan.
Yes, they had this planned already.
Gotcha. Yeah.
it had to have been in the works for a minute, bro. From what I've been reading, it's been in the
That was
works.
they've been planning that one for about a year.
Now, intelligence say word takes time to get around. Let's say 2 days. You get from Tennessee to Mexico. About 12 to 16 hours.
Oh yeah, easy.
Somewhere in that area.
But I saw something about right before I logged into my computer. I logged into my computer and I looked on the front page where I have the news at.
Mm-hmm.
It said that they had a this was this morning. They had video footage of her at a hotel in Alabama.
Now I'm wondering if that video footage could have been of them.
Maybe it could have been a couple of days old.
That couple of days where they were swapping, where they swapped vehicle, where she had the vehicle stashed at or something.
Yeah.
I mean, because it really would be dumb of them to stay in Alabama.
It would be really dumb.
I mean, unless you're gonna go off into the mountains and into the backwoods.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have to be in the backwoods somewhere.
From his mugshot, dude looked like he one of them. He looked like he would be one of them backwoods dudes that can live in the woods on his own. You know what I mean? Off the grid. He looked like one of the
grid action, yeah.
He looked like one of them.
And it's plenty of places.
Oh yeah, those. Oh man, them shit. The Smoky Mountains. Go up in the woods. Go up in the mountains. They ain't gonna even want to go in the mountains to look for you.
Yeah, a lot of them won't. A lot of them won't.
I know I wouldn't.
Unless you done left some major kind of clue, like your car broke down and then y'all got out and started walking.
Ain't nobody worth my career. I bet that woman put in years as a correctional officer.
Yeah, over 20.
Over 20 years to get that kind of rank, to get that kind of notoriety, all for a dude that ain't shit. He's a murderer. He's in jail for life.
Murderer.
No future whatsoever. No future whatsoever. And you're finna throw your whole life away over that dude.
I can't imagine how many dudes tried to get at this woman on a regular basis.
Probably none. That's why she fell for.
Bruh. She from her most recent mugshot. She's a beautiful woman. She don't look in her 50s. She don't look like she 50 years old.
I saw her mugshot, Dre. I ain't gonna say she's beautiful. I'm not down in a woman. I'm not bashing or anything like that. I don't want to do that, but she's not beautiful. For Alabama.
For the area. Look, she got all her teeth.
Hey, I ain't gonna say she's beautiful, but she's not an ugly woman. She's not an ugly woman, but she was gullible as hell for that, and she was dumb. And whatever she gets, she deserves, because she was just plain stupid.
Just stupid to see it.
Just stupid. You deserve
all the way around.
When you get caught, when they get caught, and they will get caught.
Oh yeah, they gonna catch.
She's probably going to jail for life. Her damn self.
Nah, she might do 15. She might do 15. They might be lenient on it. They might give her 15.
About 15, 20. But all your everything, your pension, your all of that shit gone. It just
she already sold a house.
You're stupid. I wonder if she had kids. Did she have kids?
I don't know if they said she has. It might be in somewhere in one of them articles. I would not be surprised.
Well, we'll definitely find out, because they're gonna be talking about this shit. They'll be caught by the end of the week. I'm calling it, Dre. They'll be caught by next Friday.
You saying
next Friday they'll be caught. They'll be caught by next Friday.
Next time you hear from the 1 hour get down.
Next time you hear from the 1 hour get down on Saturday, if they're not caught, I'll be shocked. We'll talk about it.
That's whoo.
We will talk about it.
The things you do for love.
Stupid ass. That's just dumb.
You're trying everything, but you won't give up.
I mean, Alabama pickings can't be that slim in men for you to fall for that shit.
Yeah.
The pickings can't be that slim, bro.
It is, bro. It is. If you're not on the white side, you only have two types down there.
Uh-huh.
They're either nerds
Or hillbillies.
or
Straight up
hillbillies.
hillbillies.
Hillbillies, rednecks, whichever one you want to call them.
Yeah.
You know, and then the nerds are all working at these plants, and especially in the area that she's in. Oh yeah, it's military plants all through that area. You know, factory workers, but you know, her pickings is. Hey, baby, she could have got the dude at Walmart.
She has a terrible choice in brothers. She had a terrible choice in men. Girl, you need to.
She could have done so much better.
You could have done so much better, homie.
So much better.
You just threw it all away. Threw everything away. Your life is over with.
I know a couple of cooks at Waffle House that'll put that woo wop on
her. My best advice for her is if they close in on you, kill yourself. Because it's not going to look good for you. So yeah, man, she's stupid. Next topic.
Well, speaking of stupid, we have Chauvin.
Oh, Chauvin. So what they do?
Well, they did get him to plead guilty to murder, and they're sentencing him to life.
Okay, so what's the story then?
The story is the appeal. Oh no, the judge accepted his plea deal.
So he's not going to do life.
It's looking like
he's going to have an out date.
Yes, because he was really supposed to get life, and now it's sentencing him anywhere from 20 to 25 years.
Bullshit. He got and then he won. He won. No matter how you look at it. Sure he's going to do some time, 20, 25 years. Okay. But in my opinion, for him having an out date, he won. True. He shouldn't have an out date.
No, he gets an out date because he was a cop.
He won. He should be in jail for the rest of his life, natural life, until you're dead. That's when we let you out of here. But for him having an out date, one day he's going to eventually, he may be old as fuck, but one day he's going to eventually go home. What up, Q? What's going on? And he shouldn't go home.
I mean, that ain't guaranteed to say that he might make it through them 25.
He's going to make it through the 25 because they're not going to put him in Gen Pop. He wouldn't last a week in Gen Pop, and they know that, and he know that. So they're going to separate him. He's going to be in segregation for all those years. He's too much of a bitch to go to Gen Pop. Not going to happen. Not going to happen.
So he ain't hitting Gene at all.
Hell no. That's a trophy. He's a trophy in jail, bro.
Yeah,
that's true. Status if you stick him up. That's status for real. He's a trophy.
Especially for the black
especially
population.
For the brothers. Yeah, he's a trophy. And they know that. And he know that. He's a cop. He know. Shit, somebody is going to want to be famous. And you kill Chauvin, you're going to be famous. For real. That's like the dude that killed fucking Jeffrey Dahmer. When that black dude that killed Jeffrey Dahmer in jail.
Mm-hmm.
He got us 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? So shit.
Well, in case you're wondering who we're speaking of the ex-scumbag cop Derek Chauvin.
The ex-bitch that killed George Floyd.
Yeah, that dude.
That bitch. That scary bitch that got a plea deal, that a bitch-ass judge gave him a plea deal so he can get him an out date when he shouldn't have an out date. Bitch. He's a bitch. Let me quit saying bitch.
They don't like a dad at all. They was cutting your mic up and your cam up. You can't talk too much
Yeah,
about
you
it.
can't
Now.
talk too much about it. Yeah, I don't want YouTube to censor me, so let me stop.
Hey, we ain't talking about nothing but what we see here in these articles and giving our little speculations.
Yeah, but that's
Um,
bullshit, Dre. That's bullshit, man.
Yeah, I definitely.
That's
agree.
100% bullshit. So
Th-
I hope they
This
figure.
is America.
I hope they figure out a way to fight that shit because that man shouldn't be getting out there to go nowhere.
I mean, you
Not
know,
at
they
all.
when they make little rulings like that, man, they do that. They try to keep that shit on the hush hush as much
Yeah,
as possible.
you noticed they did that shit real quietly. You noticed that?
Yeah.
I didn't know shit about that until you sent me that
Yeah,
shit.
it just hey man, look, it's one of them things that came across my timeline.
They do this. They
And I was
did that
just
shit
like, oh wow,
real
really?
quietly, bro. Real quietly.
Yeah, but you also got to think about where he is too.
Listen, once they
That
you got the war in Ukraine going on, and then you got the Supreme Court decision, the Supreme Court decision with the abortion thing. Then they kick, then they put that in the middle of it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Oh, by the way, we're gonna let
by the
Chauvin
way,
go
we're
home.
gonna let Chauvin.
We're gonna
We're
let
gonna let
Chauvin go home
Chauvin
one
go
day.
home in a few years.
Right.
he gets good behavior. He'll be out in 2035,
Exactly.
2037.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah. They know what they was doing. They knew what they was doing when they did that. Yep.
Let's see what else we got here. This was one that I seen, man, that threw me for a willy.
A willy?
Yeah, man, this one threw me for a loop.
A loop-de-loop or just a loop?
A loop-de-loop.
Well, I'll be damned. What was it?
Okay. So we have a Michigan car owner who's being sued.
Okay.
After his Jeep kills a mechanic at an oil change during an oil change.
Wait. The dude that owned the car that the mechanic was fixing on is getting sued by the mechanic place.
But I guess by the mechanic's family, the one that died.
By the mechanic's family that died. So how did the mechanic die?
The mechanic died while one of the other mechanics, he's getting an oil change, guys beneath the car.
The car fell on him? The car fell on him?
No.
Oh, well, no, don't keep. I'm sorry. Keep telling us.
Okay. So he's getting his oil changed, and the person who's driving the car left the car at the dealership. So this is at a dealership.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Another mechanic who doesn't have a driver's license gets into the vehicle and attempts to start it.
Okay.
It won't start because it's push button but manual.
Okay.
So he pushes the clutch in, pushes the start button,
all right,
lets off the clutch. He don't know if it's in gear or not because he didn't look. Jeep lurched forward when he let off the clutch.
Okay.
More than likely, I'm thinking that probably broke the man's back and or crushed him between the ground and the Jeep.
So he's under the car working on the oil while this guy.
He's under the car checking for leaks.
So let me ask you a question.
The new kid, the greenhorn.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Where is the guy that's getting sued when this is happening?
Not at the dealership.
Oh, hell no. So you mean to tell me that they gonna sue this man for going to get an oil change?
Yes.
You're basically suing this guy for going to get an oil change.
But basically, I mean,
he has nothing to do with this dude running over the other dude. I mean, bro, I'm not there. Y'all just fixing on my car. My car was murder weapon. I'm not in it. You know what I mean?
And that's why they're suing him, because his vehicle was used by someone who committed a crime.
So they legit letting this go through. They legit they're going to let somebody sue this person.
Yeah, he's being sued in the Michigan court because it's like, okay, think about this: you and your old lady go downtown, one of the little nice restaurants, right? The valet, y'all pull up to the valet go park your car. In the process of the valet parking your car, he runs over an old lady. But he
Dre,
continues to park your car.
I'm sorry, Dre. I haven't.
You get sued by the old lady's family for letting the valet use your car to kill her.
I haven't heard not half of the story that you just saying, because I'm still tripping off this shit. I'm fucking perplexed for real.
Yes, this is
they letting this shit go forward in the court. They letting a lawyer sue this person.
Yep.
This country going to hell, bro. It's going to hell.
That's
crazy as hell, Q. It's crazy as hell. It is crazy as hell. Man, do you know how much cussing I be doing?
Cussing?
I'll be in court cussing from the time I walk in.
Walk in the door to the bailiff handcuff me,
bruh,
and drag me out.
I will be in jail for contempt of court.
Closed.
I'll be in jail for contempt of court immediately. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard, bro. And they actually letting them go through suing this guy.
Yep.
Damn.
That is
if that's okay. Not unfair, so I don't know.
Not only are they suing, they're suing the vehicle owner, and they're suing the young mechanic who reached into the vehicle.
That's who they need to be suing. That's who they need to be suing. Why are they suing the guy that brought his car in to those people to fix? I understand you hurt and you upset and you mad, but what did he do to you? You're going to sue the man in just for the fact that he took his car to get fixed.
Yep. Because for some odd reason,
Q said the lawyer say, Q said what's even more crazy is the fact that the lawyer said we can win this shit.
Yeah, because apparently in Michigan, they have some kind of law where you can't sue the dealership.
So the dealerships. So I guess the dealerships
well, maybe work their magic on the politicians.
What makes them think
and got their bill signed?
Money? What makes them think that this man got that kind of money? The person that they're suing.
No.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
And you knew this question was coming from me. Are they white or black? Do they say? Do they have any pictures of people?
I have no clue.
This is definitely some white shit. I'm telling you, it's some white shit. I'm sorry. This is white shit. I'm telling you. These are white folks suing other white folks.
No, I think the Jeep owner might be of Latin descent.
Oh hell!
So because the name is D.S. Navarro.
Yeah. That's a brother of Latin descent, folks. And who was the guy that died? What was his name?
Let me see. Reading. Daniel Thompson was the guy operating the vehicle. The guy who died's name is Jeffrey Hawkins.
He's white. Yes. Jeffrey Hawkins is white. The brother, now the dude that had ran him over, who didn't know what he was doing, his last name was Thompson.
Yes, Daniel Thompson.
He sounds white too. Daniel Thompson. That sounds white. I'm sorry, everybody, but that sounds white. These are white folks suing a Latino dude for going to get his car fixed. That's unbelievable, bro. That's like Dre.
Yeah.
That's like Dre. That's like me. You come over here. You come over my house, and you come over my house. You leave your car in my garage. You leave your car in my garage to get fixed.
Mhm.
You leave your car under my thing, and I say I'm going to fix your brakes for you. You leave. You leave, expecting to get your brakes fixed. All of a sudden, Q come over here. Q come over here, and he coming to help me fix the brakes. And all of a sudden, your car busts into flames
And burn your house down.
and burn my house down. So now I'm gonna sue you for my house burning down.
Yeah, exactly. Your car caused my house to burn down while
Right.
I was fixing
Your car
on your
caused
car
my house to burn down. I'm suing you, nigga.
for everything you ain't got.
How does that make any kind of sense? For real. How does that make any kind of sense, bro? None.
Once again, today's episode, When I Would Get Down, is brought to you by This Is America.
This is America.
This is motherfucking
I could
America.
have said it better myself. I could have said it better myself. Yep. This is indeed fucking America. Wow. Hey Dre, I need you to share that with me, man. I'm sharing that to Facebook. Okay.
I did. It's in our DM.
I'm sharing that story to Facebook. I have to. That just makes no kind of sense at all, man.
None whatsoever, bro.
None. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
It makes about as much sense as the Young Thug wearing pearls.
Exactly.
What airport is this? Okay, so here's a warning. Headline says, "Don't park your Hellcat at an airport. It will get stolen."
Damn. What airport is this?
All of them.
All of them?
It just says, "Don't park your Hellcat at an airport."
Oh, so this is a thing going around. This is a thing going around with all Hellcats getting stolen now.
Yeah, that's the new Accord. You remember how
So-
the Accord used to get snatched back in the day? The
Hellcat
Hellcat is the new Accord.
the Hellcats are made by who?
Dodge.
So Dodge made the Hellcats. Okay. Damn, I ain't know that.
Remember back in our young days, it was them Honda Accords. You know,
yeah.
Before the Honda Accord, square by, you take a screwdriver, bow, and pull off.
Yeah. I had a
Now
cousin.
Hellcat,
I had a
pull
couple
up with a
cousins.
little beat boot, and the beat start up, and you pull out.
I had a couple cousins back in the day who were experts at that shit, peeling whips with the screwdrivers. Straight experts at it. Could do a class on it.
They giving this warning for Chargers, all Hellcat vehicles.
Are they still looking for like a certain part on them, or just for the car?
Because it's the Joyride.
Oh, okay.
It's the Joyride,
Just want to ride that motherfucker one time, tear it up, and let it go.
Yeah.
Damn. That's what they're doing in 2022, huh?
Yeah.
Back in the day, when you got your shit took, they kept your shit for as long as possible. They kept your shit.
But see, nowadays they can't because all these cars have GPS.
All of them. Yeah, that's true.
So you got one night, maybe two.
Two at the most. Before they catch up to your ass.
Probably
not even two.
Either before they catch you or they shut it down.
Yep. And some of those dealerships now can shut the shit down. Yep, you sure right, Dre. They can shut that shit down with the key, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right.
Sending that shit over the goddamn airways, couple beep boops.
Yeah, a couple of beep boop boops. It's over.
It's over. He's locked in the car.
Over. He's locked in. Go get him. He's locked in. Go get him. So
No,
I got a story, Dre. How you feel about this? We're gonna go to the music thing. How you feel
oh,
about Eminem getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of
bro, I
Fame?
wanted to send you that article so bad, but I couldn't find it.
How you feel about it?
I don't feel no damn way about it. I mean, he worked hard for it.
Yeah. You know, in the last like maybe 5-10 years, Q said Leboot. Right? In the last maybe 5 to 10 years, man, Eminem getting hate, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
people are openly hating on him, man. A lot of people don't even have Eminem in their top 10. This new
I mean,
generation, bro, they ain't got him in their top 10s, bro. Eminem, they are not putting the respect on Eminem's name. Like our generation,
bruh,
we put that respect on his name.
I
These new
mean,
cats, they ain't
no,
putting no respect on M's name, man, at
no. You
all.
know why? Because they can't get jiggy with this shit.
Right. Exactly.
You know, Eminem's giving wordplay. They ain't trying to hear
Yeah,
wordplay. They
they ain't
trying to
trying
get
they ain't
jiggy
trying to
with
hear
it.
they ain't trying
They
to hear
trying to get
wordplay.
lit.
They ain't trying to hear bars and metaphors. Yeah, they just trying to get lit. Yeah, they just trying to turn up. Yeah, they just want that hype shit. Yeah.
So, but
And they got short attention spans nowadays.
my whole thing about it is, it still doesn't negate what he's done.
No, it doesn't. No.
It does not negate his accomplishments.
No, it doesn't. Nope.
When it comes to being the wordsmith, the boy's Albert Einstein.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree.
You know?
Yeah. I say the two most prolific. No, I say the three. The three most prolific rappers. Well, I ain't gonna say rappers, MCs with wordplay. Eminem, Hova, and Eminem, Hova, and Lil Wayne. In the past 10, 15 years, as far as wordplay.
Yeah.
I gotta give it those the top three. And you throw a couple of bars in there that'll blow your fucking mind, which he has done me. You're not that big of a Ye fan though. Me and Q done sat there listen to Ye, man, and bruh, I mean, he just blew our fucking minds. For real. I'm telling you, but Wayne, from 03, no, I take that back. From like 2000,
after Lollipop,
from like 2000, I think Wayne had about a 10-year stretch where he was like, fuck all y'all.
Yeah, it was.
And I wasn't that big of a Wayne fan.
It was him and Eminem going back and forth.
I wasn't that big. You know who made me a Wayne fan? My nephew Duke. My nephew Duke made me a Wayne fan because he was like, Trey, listen to this. Please listen to this. He was just sending me shit. Listen to this, dude. Listen. And when he dropped that mixtape in what year was that? It was the year my son was born, 2002. He dropped that mixtape. I forgot the name of it. That mixtape, bro, he was throwing some bars and metaphors. Man, I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, M. Wayne and Kendrick Q. Yeah. Kendrick too. Kendrick nowadays, yeah. But Wayne,
Kendrick
man,
has definitely got it on the new school kid.
Wayne was unfucking touchable for a minute, man. But yeah, but Eminem, man, Eminem deserve all that, bro. And when it's all said and done, I don't know whose list to go by as far as like the 50 best rappers, because you got a Rolling Stone
who list I go by? I'm gonna tell you who list I go by.
You got like four though. You got Rolling Stones.
You
got Rolling Stones list. You got XXL's list. You got the Sources list. You probably got like Spin Magazine, like those new. You know what I mean?
All these publications of those lists matter if people aren't listening to the people on it. Only
you know what I think?
You know what I think they should do? You listen to.
You know what I think they should do? I think the hip hop should like have a board of commissioners, like a legit board of commissioners, like of old school rap, old school. Say Like the
Ain't gonna happen.
Like listen, hear me out.
I hear you.
Like the Supreme Court, you got 9 judges on the Supreme Court. Hip hop should have like a Supreme Court of MCs, like old school, like people that didn't earn the shit to be up there. And those people should make the list. And that should be the list that everybody goes by.
Nope. You know why?
Why?
Because everybody don't listen to the same music.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Doesn't matter. Because
Dre, the listener,
it doesn't matter.
The listener
it's going to come down. Listen, it's going to come down to record sales.
And MCs are speaking to.
It's going to come. It's a lot of the people. It doesn't come down to that because. So what if you don't? If everybody don't listen to the same thing?
If I don't listen to Jay-Z, I'm like, fuck Jay-Z. I can't stand his wordplay. I don't like his lyrics. I don't like his beats. Same thing with Kanye. I don't like his lyrics. I don't like his beats. So I don't feel like they're in the top. They're not to me because I don't listen to them.
In my personal, Dre, you a fool.
Thank you. I've always been a damn fool.
No, I ain't gonna hate on you.
But at the same time, I'm not a Biggie fan. Pac is all right, but I'm not a Biggie fan.
Stop. You're not a Biggie fan.
Nope. And then like he big clones ass.
You didn't like Ready to Die, his first album.
No.
Are you
Biggie's got serious? One song. Biggie has one, possibly 2 songs that I actually like, and both of those are features. Bone and Biggie.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Let me ask you something. I'm going to give you a minute to think about this.
Okay.
Give me your top 3 MCs, your top 3 rappers on your list. What would it be from 3 to 1? And then I'll know.
From 3 to 1. Ice Cube.
Cube is your 3rd?
Cube is my 3rd.
Uh-huh.
Rakim.
Rakim is your 2.
Rakim is my 2.
Okay.
And
now, your number 1 will tell. Your number 1 will tell. Okay, come on. Now, you putting your name, that didn't step up before you say something. You putting your name on this now. This is your number 1 MC of all time. And you can't change it. I don't want to hear shit different next time we talk about this. So, who is your number 1 MC? Take time, think about it now.
Devin the Dude.
Oh my God. I
love his music. I love the creativity in his music. He ain't real gangster, but he ain't pimp. He ain't soft. He real. He just
Can I be straight up honest with you? Can I be straight up honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
Devin the Dude would not be in nobody's top 50.
You're probably right about that. But guess what? It's my list. You asked me for mine.
Yeah, true.
You didn't ask me for theirs.
Right. That's right.
You asked me for theirs. Right. You asked me for mine.
But I believe that it should be.
Now, if you ask me for mine, I already have a clue what yours gonna be. It's a whole bunch of niggas from that big ass city in New York. Just because them motherfuckers originated some shit don't mean they the best. No, but I give props where props is due. A lot of people buy certain people's shit. A lot of motherfuckers spend money on Hov. A lot of motherfuckers spend money on Ye.
I'm gonna be dead honest with you, Dre. My top 5 it flip flops because one day I can say Hov is the best. One day I'll say Big is the best. And now those are the only 2 that flip flop.
This is how you determine who do you listen to the most.
I listen to Hov more.
I listen to Devin more.
Yeah.
See, this is why I say it all goes back to the listener. That's who music is for. It's for the listener. Now, if a whole bunch of people are listening to the same shit, somewhere along the line, that mean it was good. It's good for them.
Yeah.
But there are people out here like I got an up and coming guy, a guy that's been cracking he's been cracking my damn top 10 for the past 4 or 5 years. Jelly Roll. Most motherfuckers don't know about him.
He's a country singer.
No, he ain't just a country singer. No, Jelly just ain't. Jelly started rapping before he started singing country music. But on the same token, he's been doing both. He is
Jelly Roll.
How can I put? He's what happened.
Jelly Roll is not hip hop, Dre.
Jelly Roll is too hip hop.
It's not hip hop, Dre.
Just
like fucking Yellow Wolf ain't hip hop. Fuck him. Yellow Wolf ain't hip hop.
Why ain't Yellow Wolf hip hop?
Because he ain't.
Does he not rap and rhyme?
Yeah, he started rapping and rhyming at first, but then he want to switch to all the rock and roll shit. You want to use our shit to get in, and once you get in, you want to flip shit like Kid Rock did.
And
no. 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 And
I'm sorry. I guess I'm just. No different. I'm a person that appreciates all music, not just hip hop.
I do too.
And
I'm saying I'm talking about true MCing, Driz. True MCing.
Man,
true MCing.
How many MCs you done heard on R&B songs?
Dre,
so you telling me there ain't an MC no more because they singing R&B now?
Bro, I'm not talking about features, Dre. I'm not talking. I know that. I know that. Okay, sure, I get that. But I'm saying, like you said, it depends on the listener, right? It depends on the listener as far as your top 10. But when it comes down to it, everybody's top 5 is going to come down to Hova, Pac, Big, probably Rakim, maybe Wayne, Eminem. It's going to be in that. It's going to be in that region. When you get down to top 5, period. Whether you listen to them or not, you don't have to listen to them. But you're not the only mother. You probably
I'm not the only person who hears music.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to the top 5 of hip hop, that's what it's going to come down to. Those people. It's going to come down to those people. Nobody else. Ain't no Devin Dude gonna be in there.
So why can't we get those people and let those people that are in this so-called list decide on who was the top MC?
No, they can't. Why would they? No.
Why?
It wouldn't
because their ears.
Why would you? Why would you let?
Everybody else?
Why would you let those?
Why would you let a God MC choose a God MC?
This is what I'm saying. If you do that, then your list is not legit. It's not legit because you have one person. That
is the whole thing about the list. It's just like our asses. Everybody's got one.
Well, I guess you're right. I don't know. I'll leave it alone. You might be right. You might be right. So
it is.
Only thing I'm saying is I want a true and definitive answer, a true and definitive top 10 or top 50 MCs, because like I said, every music publication got one, and they're really not legit because everybody knows the one that matters is the one that you are listening to. A lot of them.
That's what makes
a lot of them go by. A lot of them go by record sales and popularity, and that doesn't necessarily make it what it is. I think that people that have been involved in hip hop for years, that have established themselves like real hip hop.
This is why
real hip hop icons should be the ones to decide who's the GOAT, not some publication. It should be a list that comes from the street.
We are the only genre of music that has this competition amongst each other.
No, Q will never get that. You're right.
And that's why, because we have this competition amongst each other as far as MCs go on who is the best. when in essence it doesn't matter as long as you're making good fucking music. And on that note,
it's done.
end.
That is the end.
That is the end.
That is the end. Dre, you put your stamp on it, kid. My bad. All right,
I don't care who is the best. As long as your words flow to that beat right, I'm with you.
Just keep making them bangers. That's all.
Keep making them bangers. That's all I want.
Bottom line, there it is.
Beat my woofers up.
This has been another episode of 1 Hour Get Down. I have been Macaroni with who?
Trey the Drizzle.
And we will tell y'all peace, and we will check y'all out next week. Q, thanks for commenting, bro. I get what you laid on. Hey, my man.
Hey, I'm ready.
Now let that beat ride out.
Oh, you want the beat?
Yeah, we need the beat, man. We got to ride out to something.
Yeah, ride out to something. All right, we'll ride out.
Let that beat roll. Made by Caesar himself.
Made by Caesar himself.
See y'all next week.
Put your ones up. Put your ones up. Now get down. Put your ones up. Put your ones up. Put your ones up. Now get down. Get down. Put your ones up. Put your ones up. Put your ones up. Now get down. Get down. Get down.
I'm gonna try to quit smoking next week, I promise.